今年夏天 ，Vice 去了北极，搭上绿色和平的破冰船，去北冰洋体验一次科考。我们带着摄像机，坐上了飞往北极的航班。飞机降落在世界最北端的城市朗伊尔城。我们会见到希望号的船长，和船员们在海上航行7天。和我们同行的有绿色和平的海洋大使谭维维，几个科学家，一只没有现身的北极熊，海象，还有北极圈不会落下的太阳。
现在已经冷。好嗨哟！感觉人生已经达到了高潮。
Right now we're on this ship, the Greenpeace Esperanza, in the high Arctic off the coast of Svalbard, 79 degrees north, with our sister ship, the Arctic Sunrise, to conduct science experiments on the melting ice.
Yes, please, go home.
Yeah, they're coming back. 7 persons on board.
现在的时刻，它都是极昼，看不到夜晚，看不到星星，也看不到月亮。到了晚上深夜的时候，你会两眼发直的看着窗外，等待天黑的那个感觉。
I'm Fernando, the captain. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Dismiss. So we are on the bridge. This is where we control the ship for the navigation. We are now getting to the edge of the ice. So from here north, there's no more water, it's all ice. It's gonna go down. Inside. If something breaks, we have to repair it here on board. So the engineers need a lot of spare parts. So we have here and we have also there in the other place. We are underwater now.
哦，哇塞，海水下面，而且太嗨了这个。
But you will go even more. Now. Okay. We have like a supermarket here.
Yeah.
Huh? We have a tomato, species, like we have like cereals here. This is for breakfast.
饼干，哇，
A lot of things.
还有面，
Yeah. The Esperanza is an icebreaker. There are different kind of icebreaker, different strengths, let's say. So we don't have a very high strength. So we have to be very, very careful with the ship when we go in the ice because the ice can be hard as a rock. So if you hit it in the wrong way, you can basically make a hole on the ship. Beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna pass through the ice. Look, the ice underneath is much bigger. You see the bubbles there? Now we're gonna break it. You'll see what happens. My impression is like the summer is getting longer here, so we have seen like the ice is melting earlier than normal. Last week we had 31 degrees Celsius in the Arctic, so this is very unusual. The ice melts very fast. The Arctic, at the end of the day, is a big ocean. It's an ocean that's covered by ice. All the heat is bounced to the space again. But now the scientists are predicting that in a few years, probably the whole ice in the North Arctic will disappear.
Once we get to the ice, we can take a core like Till is doing right now.
Oh.
And the first step is digging. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. There's a lot of snow underneath there. Oh, yeah, there's the ice.
Wow, who made it?
Beautiful!
This is so much fun.
We have sailed from Svalbard towards Greenland and been taking oceanographic measurements. And we have analyzed the water masses and how the water is structured underneath the ocean surface. We've also been taking measurements of the sea ice and are measuring how the ice is melting and how that relates to any biology and any plants and animals that are in this region. The region of the Arctic has been warming faster than any other part of the Earth, and as a result, ice is extremely vulnerable to heating, as well as, so this is from the atmosphere, but also the ocean has been warming, so you get increased melting from underneath. Those two components lead to more and more sea ice melt in this region. We're taking all the samples home, we're going to analyze them in the lab, we're going to try and see how these different puzzle pieces put together, and then hopefully be able to share them with the wider public. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, sorry!
Oh, it's a baby!
Now we know which way it went.
Which way did it go?
Well, I don't know.
No, it fell like this.
Snow was on the top.
We just spent a couple hours digging this big core of ice that was 2 meters long, and at the bottom of this we find these little algae. These algae they grow in the ice, and when the ice melts, they're released in the water, the seawater around it. With shrinking sea ice, less sea ice, we're seeing this pattern of bloom changing. It's shifting, and there's in some places less phytoplankton, which means that there's less food for the rest of the ecosystem. The other part is that these organisms also take up CO2, carbon dioxide. And so if there's less phytoplankton, you can have less carbon dioxide being drawn down, which has an impact on climate. Carbon dioxide is the greenhouse gas. And now they're thinking that by the end of the century, the entire Arctic will be a seasonal ice zone, where it comes and goes every year, so we could have a completely open Arctic.
I will try to fix this part. Just add more fabric to it so it's more strong.
It was my dream to work on a ship and travel the world and save the animals since I was a little child. And I think it was in the mid-90s when I saw an advertisement for Greenpeace in Lebanon against whaling. And when I saw that ad about Greenpeace, I was like, I want to be one of those people in the ribs that are trying to save the whales. And about 10 years later, I started working for Greenpeace, and now I'm one of those people.
这是我们取自北极的水。今天我们的实验呢是来检测水里面的微塑料。
Okay. You don't see. There's something blue here. We'll see what is this.
我们在北极的水里面有很多微生物和其他的物质，但是由于我们的显微镜它的功能，我们在这个条件下可能不能更清楚地知道它们到底是什么。然后我们会把这些材料带回到北京实验室做进一步的研究，希望能知道有没有微塑料。如果窗外的越不分，如果人间的小鸟只能在花上，如果妈的宝贝，哒哒哒，哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒。
拌面，我可以做凉拌面，很好吃。这个别再煮了，这个别再煮了。
Greenpeace nowadays is trying to create the movement in the people, so the people, everybody can do something about the environment and to save the climate.
船长跟我们说，这次北极科考结束后，希望号将更新航线前往南极，继续他们的使命。而考完后，我们也终于可以回到昼夜变迁的日常生活，重归夜生活的怀抱。
最深的事情就是，还是除了我看到的环境以外，就是我身边经历的这些人，这些很淳朴和很简单的一帮人，他们只有一个目的和心愿，就是让海洋，让北极变得越来越好。我觉得这是特别让我感动的。